Hi, Itu again here. So I just want to share a few things that are on my mind, right? So growing up, I've observed, and witnessed a lot of weddings. And normally you would find that on Saturday, there will be a ceremony held at the bride's house, and then the bride will be in whatever traditional attire. And then the following day, the bride will now be at the groom's place, and they're now in a Western, what do we call a white dress, white wedding. And I just don't understand why. As Africans, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we feel the need to dress, or to practice rather, the Western culture when we have our own culture? Is this something that we're gonna take it back to Christianity and blame Christianity with it? That anything that is outside of the color of white, it is therefore not pure or worthy. And also, in now modern days, there's a growing trend as well of people now actually getting married in traditional attires. However, you still find umupedi, getting married to another lady, and they're in Xhosa attire. What is it that we are shying away from? I mean, what is so embarrassing, or what is so wrong about our own cultures? Or is it because we have lost our identity? Over time, we have lost, sense of who we are. Being raised by a grandmother myself, there's a story I remember. She once, shared something with me. She told me how emandulo bebangashatelani libadichaba. So basically, she said that, a Swati man would get married to a Swati woman, and also within that space, it will always be specific, surnames that would marry each other. Is it because of we have lost our true identity and origin that we are now practicing cultures that do not belong to us? It is really sad as a young South African woman, as an African, really, to not be able to, to not have, in fact, not to be, but to not have full knowledge and understanding of my culture as a Swati woman. It is. And yes, someone will say, but now you have the internet for you to, to do your own research. But it's just not the same as somebody who grew up speaking the language, learning the ways, of doing it, and hearing the stories. There's so much power in storytelling. There's so much, history there. There's so many life lessons in storytelling. So, yeah, man. I wish we could just, change that, or that I could change that with my kids.